This is what this actually looks like. For everyone calling it gross looking, that's the closer to the actual color of it. And you know what? You're kind of right. It is a little bit gross looking. Making straight up doo-doo. We got some work to do. We gotta shell a bunch of fucking pistachios to make this Dubai chocolate bar. Rip to your fingers unless you're using a nutcracker. Do I look like a pussy? Uh-oh. Wait, hang on a second. Story about the bar, why is it fake viral? So, disclaimer. This is my personal conspiracy theory that it's part of a larger effort to make Dubai look awesome. Because there's this massive rash of TikToks and posts on social media where it's like Instagram models and they go to Dubai and they're like, look how cool and clean. Oh, and it's so advanced. Oh, look how safe it is. Look, I don't feel in danger anywhere. It's amazing. And it's all part of a psyop. It's all part of a fucking ploy because oil barons want to fuck Instagram models. So they convince the Western world to come over as like a tourism thing. What if I just want to eat the chocolate? Well, that's the thing. So part of this one is Dubai chocolate has been big. Oh my God, guys, I just found the greatest thing ever. It's called Dubai chocolate. It's another thing from the most wonderful city on earth, Dubai. It's chocolate filled with like this other shit. I don't know. There's TikToks all over talking about it. I've seen a million of them. Or like they've come into my feed. And I've been like curious. I kind of want to try Dubai chocolate. But I go to buy it. It's like $20 a bar. This shit's expensive as hell, man. So I figured I'd make it myself. Now, if you're wondering what is Dubai chocolate, it is a like ludicrously thick chocolate bar, like that thick. And it's full of pistachio cream and fried shredded pastry dough. And it does look really tasty. Even if it's a psyop to get aspiring Instagram models to go on a vacation to a country where rich men will pay them $20,000 so that they can take a shit on them. But maybe some of the propaganda that they invented for this is pretty fucking good. Because it does look tasty.
Two hours later.
Eggplant might be one of the worst vegetables ever conceived. Alright, let's get this stuff ready for the Melangeur. Switch on over to this guy. A chocolate Melangeur is a big cylinder with stones in it. It's got two stone wheels that grind anything you put in it down to a paste. So we actually want to start by grinding the pistachios into like a pseudo paste. Can it make pesto? It's a lot easier to make it in the food processor. It's really more for stuff like if I just when I grind these pistachios in the food processor, it's just gonna grind them into like it's not gonna turn into a paste, right? You can get it really fine where it's almost paste-like, but it's gonna be more crumbly and dry. Same if you do peanuts. But cause it's like a real fine dust. The Melangeur though, gets your particles down to sub 20 microns. And when you get it that fine, it expresses all the oil out of the nut. And that's what makes it into like a butter instead of just like a crumbly paste, you know? It's a specialty piece of equipment. It's, not very many people have one. It's not this either. This is the food processor. Alright, see, it's getting it pretty good. You can see it's starting to stick together. Some of it's, like, expressing its oils and shit. But, it's mostly, like, a sand texture right now. Oh, dude, I made a cashew butter with this that had like brown sugar and maple syrup in it. Oh my gosh. That shit was decadent. I think we're pretty fine now. This is maybe as fine a ground as we can get in the food processor. See, this is one, if you're trying to make this in a food processor and you don't have the Melangeur, you need to add, like, oil to get it to come into a butter. Now, we got this thing, which can take us all the way down to that fine micron ground. And that's what we really need for this whole process. Alright, we're running smooth. Here, I'll show you what's in it so you can see. You see the bottom is made of stone, and then these are stone wheels. And when you turn it on, the wheels stay static, but the outside spins. Which is pretty cool. And that grinds it down. So let's get our nut in here. Let's turn it on. Alright, hang on. Will the wheels wear down? Technically over time they do. Alright, hang on. Let's go ahead and get it all in there. I don't think it's going to seize the wheels. Because they'll slip a little bit. We'll have to make sure that it doesn't, like, get stuck on the things. Whoop. Put that on there. Nut grinding ASMR. You can see it's trying to break free. We're on that nut grind. It's getting kind of clumped up as it starts breaking down. There's a little bit left in here. This is why you try to grind it down as much as you can. It jumps around a lot more. When it's more coarse, the nut cannot be contained. Alright, let's move this guy over a bit. Because we gotta prep our dough. Oh, I forgot, I should have heated it up first. Yeah, this is a great idea. 360 grams pistachio paste. That's cooking in here. Boom, boom. 20 grams of tahini. Fat pinch of salt. They say coconut oil, but I don't have that, so I got cocoa butter, which should work for what they're wanting. Making katapi using a large high-sided frying pan. All right, let's do that. We got our this is our pastry right here. I actually already had this. It's been in the freezer for a while. I hope it doesn't taste like freezer. Because, unfortunately, I bought it ages ago. We need to weigh it out. Alright, this shit's like hair. What do I need? 150 grams? Alright, we got like 128 right now. 146. Also, for anyone who hasn't had the primary dessert that is made with this, it's fucking delicious. Don't be fooled by the fact that they're trying to psyop you into loving Dubai. Desserts made with this are tasty. Vermicelli of some sort. It's pastry dough. It's shredded pastry dough that's really thin and like cut into these little like vermicelli noodles. Oh, then we also need 2 ounces of butter. Easy. I'll run out of butane pretty fast because it's pretty low tank, but I got another one over here. All the ingredients are delicious. I find it hard to believe it sucks. That's what I'm saying, man. All right, hang on. We're out of gas. Told you that was gonna be fast. All right, hang on a second. I'm tearing it into smaller pieces to help it not string together as much. I think they want you to chop it up, but this works. Dude, when I bought the chocolate molds on Amazon, they're like, oh, you also want this, right? And it was this stuff. It was the phyllo dough, the knaf, or however you say it. They wanted $18 for 1 pound of this. They are literally soaking you at every layer. They're like, oh, you're trying to make a fucking Dubai chocolate. You're buying the deep chocolate mold to make a Dubai chocolate bar? Bet you need this shit, but you don't have this. $18, motherfucker. I think I paid like $5 for a pound at the local like Arabic mart. Crazy markup. Alright, it's all saturated with butter. That's good shit. I'm telling you, man, I don't see how this ends up being bad. Now that I've crossed from 20s to 30, now I'm officially old and decrepit. I need you guys to keep me up on the trend. Send me these new shits so that I can try making them on my Friday stream. That's kind of a fun little gimmick, you know? I'm flinging this shit everywhere, man. I should have chopped it up more. It's getting nice and crispy. I don't know if you can see that. The color definition on this camera isn't so good, but it's like a nice golden brown now. It's a nice golden brown and it's all buttery. I don't know, man. I feel like this is gonna be good. The problem with this is that it's overpriced, not that it's not tasty. Here, can I try it? Yeah, that's puff pastry. I think we're done. What is it? It's shredded puff pastry that I've cooked with butter. It's what adds the crunch in this. So it gives you like a crunchy texture. Honestly, I'll probably put this back in the skillet once the skillet cools down so I can use this to weigh out the pistachio cream and everything. Doesn't it need to be brown? It is brown. Alright, hang on. It's a nice, like, look at it next to the brown shells, okay? It's like a golden brown right now. I feel like that's pretty good. Because it's crunchy. The main thing is that it's crunchy. And right now, it's like fried enough in butter to be crunchy. Here, I'll eat a little so you can tell. It's tasty too. It's just butter and pastry. Remember to temper the chocolate? I'm gonna be real cheap. I'm not gonna fucking bother. That shit sucks. It's literally my least favorite part of making chocolate. It's maybe the least worth it thing in the history of things. Alright, it looks like the base pistachio butter is like pretty mashed. It's definitely like a smooth paste. Or it's become like a smooth paste. It's gonna take a few ounces of these. So I'm gonna go ahead and melt 4 of them. Chocolate. Yeah, my giga balls are... You know what? I'm not reading the rest of it. Wait, did I only fill one of these? Holy shit, how many ounces of chocolate can these fucking molds hold, dude? This shit's gotta go up the walls, too. Holy shit, I actually do. 3 bars to 1 mold is crazy. That's not even the top of the damn mold. I'm starting to realize why these shits are so expensive. $3 for a pack of 5 chocolate bars? I'm gonna use about $3.50 worth of chocolate just like filling the molds. I think it's gonna be like $5 worth by the time we top the molds. You gotta dump it out? Oh, I see what you mean. Like, oh, I see what you mean. Like, coat it like this, and then, like, pour it into here again. Pour the excess out once it's coated. Ah, wait, actually, you're so right. You're so right. Yeah, there is enough to, like, fill all the sides up. We'll distribute a little extra there. Okay, okay. A+ Chatter Pro Backseater actually gave advice that I needed to know. Okay, okay, okay. And then we fill the rest with the chocolate at the end. Let's get this. It's very green. It's very green and not very sweet. 360 grams of pistachio paste is what this calls for. There's a lot of this that's like all over the sides and stuff that didn't really get ground down. Oh, there's a lot in the center that didn't really get ground as smooth as the rest. But it'll be fine for what we're doing with it, if that makes sense. Like, we have enough that's like buttery smooth that it's okay if there's a little bit that has some granularity, you know. I'm not gonna be fucking nitpicking the pistachio butter here. Here, I'm trying to scrape it off the mechanism best I can. It's so warm. So this is about what our yield is. You can get a kind of a decent idea, I think, of how much we got out of it. Typically, I would want to run a lot more, but I didn't want to spend a lot longer shelling pistachios. We're only at 200 grams. We need fucking 300 and something for this? 360 grams? Ain't no damn way we didn't make enough. We're over 100 grams off and we damn near emptied the pot, man. I'm gonna have to add sugar or something to this. Add more oil? I'm not gonna add oil. It's oily enough. It got ground down enough to be nice, a nice like texture. I think I should have added sugar. I should have added it to the Melangeur, honestly. So that would grind it in and meld it all together. This shit done melanged all it's worth. There's a decent, like there's an amount you lose just to having to like clean the machine, for sure. But I shouldn't be this short. I'm still over 100 grams short. It's 250 right now. All this that I'm scraping off is barely adding any to the mass. It actually just expects way more. There's no way, man. 360 grams of pistachio paste? That's a crazy amount. I'm looking at this in the fried bits, and it said it makes 2 chocolate bars. I feel like it's gonna make more than 2 chocolate bars, but maybe I'm underestimating just how fucking thick these chocolate bars are. I'm gonna cut it with sugar. Let me go get some sugar, because it's not very sweet. We're adding granulated sugar that we're gonna beat into this. And if we need to, we'll put it back in the Melangeur. But I prefer to not have to do that, because it's been in there a long time. Dude, it still isn't that sweet, which is kind of crazy. 322? Yeah, okay. I'll bring it to a full 360 then. Okay, now it's at its proper weight capacity. Alright. Let's put this back in the Melangeur for like 10 minutes, so that it mixes all the sugar down, and then we'll scrape it all out again. Minus 20 grams once it's done. I mean, yeah, you literally do take a loss every time it goes in the Melangeur. So it will be a little lighter, but not enough that I'm gonna give a shit. Now that I know that it's basically the exact amount in there, I'm gonna just take out as much as I can, add that, and then mix it all up and call it a day. We need some of this tahini as well. I can't shorten it to tahini because that's a different thing. How much? 20 grams. It's an accomplishment to do a chocolate making stream that doesn't make people hungry. What is that supposed to be? You're not Do you not find this appetizing? It's green because it's pistachios. You uncultured swine. This is some tahini, which is basically sesame paste. Helps add flavor to our final mix. Will cigarettes be going into this? No. Get a new joke. Need some bleach? You guys, you know, some of you guys, you see soul. It's right in front of your face, and you just can't recognize the greatness that you witnessed. Let's see how good of a yield we got on this. Curious how much we lost just to, like, sticking to stuff in between the goes. Alright, right now we're 15 grams down, but there's still some more in here that we can... Wait, we're over? How'd we get more out? Oh, no, wait, I added the tahini. Oh, wait, never mind, we're like 18 grams down. Hang on a second. Let's go ahead and mix it all up in the final batch. Get it poured and then cap it off. Let's add in our toasted shredded pastry. I see why they wanted so much pistachio paste. Because this shit is thick. Add more salt and sugar to the nut slop. Melange it again. Here, let's taste it. Dude, that tastes good. Tastes like fucking pistachios, man. The rare triple melange. Let's see if it fills 2 or if I have leftover. That's too much. That's way too much. Hang on. I think we can make, like, double what they're saying with this. Did you temper the chocolate? I'm gonna kill the next person that says that with a hammer. You should be killed with hammers if you ask me again. I literally said I'm not fucking with it. We're just gonna have to deal with it not being snappy. So now all the candy-making artists can fucking from the sidelines because it's not gonna have the right snap because I didn't spend 30 minutes fucking getting it to exactly 86.5 degrees Fahrenheit so I can mix in a seed crystal to get it the exact, like, texture necessary. Alright, I have enough left over. I actually could make, like, 2 more of these. My apology. Now let's heat up more chocolate in here to pour on top. I will not temper it, and you can't make me. Uh-oh. Some of the chocolate dripped down the side, and it's starting to fucking burn because it's on the underside of the damn pan. Alright, hang on a second. I need the handle on this side now. Turn off the heat. It's hot enough. It'll melt the rest of these on its own. I don't want it to burn. The overexposed camera isn't doing this any favors. Alright, alright. You're probably right. I'll show it under the other light so you guys can see that it's not as nasty as this is probably making it look. I'm gonna stick these in the freezer real fast. This is heavy. This weighs like a kilo. Holy shit. This is what this actually looks like. For everyone calling it gross looking, that's the closer to the actual color of it. And you know what? You're kind of right. It is a little bit gross looking. Hang on, I'm packing the shells up. No, my shells. It looks worse now. Are you kidding me? Are those noodles? No, it's shredded phyllo dough. Making straight up doo-doo. It's puff pastry cooked in butter and then smothered in pistachio cream. They're set up enough that we can pop them out of the molds and get a taste test. Oh shit, they're like coming apart, actually. Hang on a second. Please don't come apart. I don't know why I said that like moist critical. I don't think they're fully set up on the bottom. Alright. Looking pretty good as far as these things go. Okay. We gotta get the bisection, right? Look how thick they are, too. Like, that shit is thick as a damn brick, man. Alright. I'm gonna chop this guy, because he's the one that's the most compromised after taking him out of the mold. Alright. Oh, baby. We got that pistachio filling. Alright, the people that are pistachio haters, they ain't gonna like this too much because it looks like green. Let me take a bite, though. It's definitely not set up yet. That's pretty damn good. It looks like shit, but I bet it's fire. Alright. You know what? That's pretty good. Looks from UK. It's getting all over my hands because it's not set up all the way yet. Look, I ain't got time to wait here. Yeah, it's pretty tasty. Legitimately, this is delicious. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty damn good. Now, was it worth 4 hours of work? That depends on your prerogative. Is it worth going to Dubai because Saudi Prince says that he'll give you $10,000 to fly out? Definitely not. Are you eating the whole bar? Hell no. This shit's like, it weighs like half a kilo. This thing's like a pound, man. I'm gonna have like this much of the bar, and then I'm gonna put it back in the freezer to finish setting up. That is a lot of chocolate. There's literally 7 mini chocolate bars in this. Hang on, I didn't cut it all the way through. The top part is more solid, and the bottom is soft because of, it was poured later. It's not fully finished until it sticks to the wall. I'm not gonna fucking chuck it at the wall. I spent too long making this. I gotta save some of this to have my friends try it when they come over. Is it crunchy? Yeah! Okay, so, as I should give some kind of flavor, deliciously sweet. The filling tastes good on its own, but it tastes way better with the chocolate. Like, the chocolate goes with it, specifically. The chocolate pairs well with the pistachio filling. And the pistachio filling, it's sweet, it's nutty, it's got the crunch of the fried phyllo dough, which is like nice and rich. Like, it's pretty damn good. The nut oil fats carry the chocolate flavor. That's what I'm thinking, dude. It's good in the same way that a Reese cup is good. Except a Reese cup doesn't cost this much money. I'm kind of curious what this would be like if you use the same dough, but you added peanut butter to it instead. So it has the crunchy, but it's like a peanut butter cup, kinda. That would probably go crazy.